Hello, and welcome to your Upward Basketball Coaches Training. Today we're going to take a look at a couple of things that will help you have a successful season. Let's begin with some expectations we have of you as an Upward Basketball coach. The first thing we expect is that you be organized and ready for each and every single practice. Use the Upward Coaches app for practice plans, skills, and drills that you can teach during your practices. Please set aside 45 to 60 minutes for each practice. We want you to teach the rules of basketball. This might be a player's first ever time playing, and we want you to be able to teach them the necessary skills and rules of the game. We expect that you have sportsmanship with a competitive spirit and a growth mindset. This is how we all work together. We want you to teach and demonstrate respect on every single level of the game. We also want you to have a growth mindset, helping your players to focus on growing and improving each and every single time that you see them. Communicate effectively. This involves communicating with parents each week with an email or text message. You can use the Upward Basketball Coaches app to share information with parents. Make sure you speak with your players on their level to communicate what's happening and demonstrate each skill. The practice huddle and devotion time is extremely important. If you need help with any of these things, please ask your Upward director. Let's look at how a practice can be broken down. You'll want to teach and review the rules of basketball throughout the season. You can teach new skills at each practice, but try not to do more than 2 at a time. Start with a warm-up. Have the players participate in an activity to warm up their muscles. They can do something fun or something energetic to get them moving. Practice skills and drills. You'll want to demonstrate how to do these drills so that they can see exactly what they're supposed to be doing. The mid-practice huddle. They'll be learning about God in small ways throughout the season, and you get to lead them through that. During your practice, you can also take time to scrimmage. This is a great way to have game simulations for them to learn and grow. This also gives you time to coach and teach as you see fit. The post-practice huddle. Distribute green practice stars and practice cards. Make any necessary announcements that you need, and after practice is a great time to engage in conversation with the players' parents. For the mid-practice huddle, these are the things that they'll be learning throughout the season. All of your coaching resources can be found in several places. Your practice plans, your coach's sideline, and devotion material can be found in any of these places. The Upward Basketball Coaches app, myupward.org, and the Coach's Playbook. Let's talk about the Circle of Affirmation. This is having your best game day attitude. Everyone you see that is involved in Upward Sports is a volunteer, and your game day attitude and composure will set the tone and example for everyone on game day. Let's talk about game day substitutions. Every player will play at least half of the game and shouldn't sit out more than 6 minutes at a time. The starting lineup shifts down 1 player every game, which allows every child to be in the starting lineup. The Upward Basketball Coaches app makes player substitutions extremely easy. Let's take a look at a game day substitution. In the first half, with the first segment, Beth is the starting player. For the second segment, you'll notice that Karen begins that second segment and works your rotation back to the top. In the third segment, you'll notice that Kim is the starting player and works your way down, again following back to the top of your lineup. Follow this segment all the way through the game. These game day stars are multicolored stickers that you'll give to the players at the end of the game based upon their individual efforts. The award celebration is a highlight of your entire season. This is a great opportunity for you to communicate your love and support for all the players on your team. So what are your next steps? Click on the link in the email that you received to set up your coach's account. Download the Upward Basketball Coaches app. Call the parents on your team day, giving them information about the season. And be sure to review the coach's training guide. We can't say thank you enough for volunteering to coach Upward Basketball. We hope you have a great season.